Hello and welcome to my house tour. My house has not seen as many drastic changes as my island, but here we are. This room right here, actually, I just massively overhauled it this past week. It used to look completely different, but I was getting really sick of looking at the same thing and listening to the same song that I have. Right now, I am worried that it's just a little too hectic. I was kind of inspired by some of my friends that are just really good at sectioning off different portions of their room. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to add these barriers. So, it's not just one really big space, but I think I might have overdone it. But I do like this entrance here with a little, the cloud and saying welcome. I think that was a cute idea on my part. Pat on my own back. And over here we have just the kind of TV hanging out section. The Animal Crossing Switch right there. Really wish I had that. And I've got all this stuff here on the walls. Then over here, another thing that I really wanted to make sure that I did is I wanted my room to be functional. So it needed to have certain items, like this wardrobe right here so that I can change my outfit. And then over here, this mirror so that I can change like other things about my appearance. And one other thing that it needed to have is this workbench so that I can craft DIYs. Now, I could have all these items in different rooms, but I like having it all right here because I don't like to just run around searching my house for different things. I like to have it all be right here just so I can run in, get it done, go on with my game. But as I said, over here is the DIY section. A lot of pink cherry blossom items over here, and that bunch of artwork on the walls. And then over here, the area I was just talking about, there's not as much stuff on the walls here, but that's just because I don't really know what else to put on it right now. This is still an area in progress. But if we go forward right here, this is a room that I don't think that I've changed since October of last year. And this is my Halloween dining room. I just really love the Halloween items. And I guess the posters on the wall don't really make as much sense here, but I really wanted to put them somewhere in my house. I guess the Jack one does make sense there, but all the other ones are just kind of there because I wanted to have them somewhere in my house. Alright, so then I'm gonna go back here through the main room. Alright, and then we're gonna head down here to the right. And this is my bathroom. I just really wanted to do something with this floor that I have. I think it all kind of stemmed from there. I just really love the effect of it. And like, even if you look down at my feet, excuse me, you can see it kind of has a 3D effect, which I just think is awesome. I was really lucky. I just so happen to have this wall as well. I really love these dynamic floors and wallpapers. But, I guess it's not a whole lot of privacy, but if you go on the other side, here's the toilet and the sink. So I would say this is probably a one-person bathroom, but it is a very nice one-person bathroom, if I do say so myself. And, of course, I got all the plants in here, because we just gotta make it fancy. Alright, we're gonna head back again through the main room, which is another reason I wanted to get my main room right. You see, you have to go through it almost every single time you want to go anywhere. So, you'll probably be seeing me update this again at some point in the future. But we're gonna head back over here to the left. This is another room that got a major overhaul about a month or two ago, I'd say. It used to just be a random spooky room, but now it's more of the cherry blossom sakura lunch room, I guess you can call it. And this was just because it was cherry blossom season at the time of me making this room, and I really wanted to put the items somewhere, and I couldn't really find a place outside to do it. But I figured this rug was the perfect idea for this room. One thing I don't like is, you see, it's kind of hard to walk around and navigate in here. But if nothing else, it looks cool when you walk in here. Alright, so we just have 2 more rooms to check out. We're gonna head to the basement first, which is another room that I don't think I've really updated since last year. room is probably the one that was hardest for me to put together because, as you can see, it's mermaid themed. And if you've ever played New Horizons, you know how much of a pain it is to find scallops every day and get the pearls for them and craft all this stuff and get the seashells, and yeah, it's just a big pain. But I really like customizing some of these items to make them the pearl color, like this table right here that you see. And I also really like this palm tree. Some of the customization options for the palm trees are really good. But another thing that I really love about this room is how I have the lights turned down, because it really brings out the wallpaper. And you can see like the light bubbles floating up, which I just think is a great effect. So I guess you could call this kind of like a bedroom, lounge area, study room, because you do have the computer right there. Alright, one more room to check out. I don't remember when I really made this room. My house has not really seen a whole lot of updates. Yeah, this was, I think, when the game first started, because it was young spring bamboo season when this game first released. So, and I really like the bamboo items, especially you can tell after looking at my island. But yeah, I have catfish, koi, and sturgeon, just because I love sturgeons. And I really like this floor. I tried putting the bamboo floor here at one point, but I just thought it was kind of ugly, and this just gives it more personality. So I think this is probably my oldest lasting room in my house. It has not seen a whole lot of updates, but I think it's just because I haven't really seen the need to. But that will be all of the rooms in this house. I do have a second house because I made a second character so that I would have extra storage space, but it is not very put together at the moment, and that's mostly because I haven't fully upgraded the house. Even though I have a whole lot of bells in the bank, I've been kind of cheap with them, not really wanting to spend them to update my second house. But whenever I do, I'll be sure to make a video about that too, or at least show you my progress. But for now, I hope you enjoyed checking out my house and hearing a little bit about my decorating thought process.